Alright, first and foremost, giving our praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High, Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Makakadash, belongs to the apostles and the elders that rule well at Great Millstone. This is salutation to the Akims out there pushing this gospel in sincerity and truth. And shalom to all the humble and sincere sisters out there as well. Come over this lesson titled Study to Show Thyself Approval. Right? Because there's more to the truth than saying in the truth. There's more into the truth than just watching videos for entertainment. You know, people that call themselves Israelites, and all they do is they just watch videos to laugh. For entertainment purposes. Watching videos to learn. They're not studying themselves. They're not going into the scriptures. They're not doing readings. They're not trying to understand breakdowns and stuff like that. They're just going with the flow. I'm not trying to learn anything and better themselves. Right? Yes, you know that he's an Israelite, but what you're going to do with that information? Right? You're just gonna say, alright, that's an Israelite. Then you had to take on the customs of your people, which is your laws, statutes, and commandments, right? Given to them by the Most High. And then in the times that we in now, you had to study so you could be able to tell the times, right? And you could be able to teach others and try to wake up others, right? And even educate by educating yourself. Knowledge is power, right? And to have power is to have control. You understand? So knowledge will bring forth control, right? We go to the book of 2 Timothy. Right, book of 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 15. It says, study to show thyself approved unto Yahweh, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. You understand? Being able to dissect the scriptures. You understand? You have to study to show thyself approved. Unto Yahweh, not unto man, but unto the Most High, right? Because at the end of the day, you're not learning this truth for vanity's sake, right? You're not learning this truth to say I as the most knowledgeable person out here, I greater than the apostles, and there's not the name that mindset at all. You understand? You have to do this thing with sincerity and humbleness, right? And meekness. Right? So 2 Timothy 2 and 15 says, study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. You understand? You ought to be able to go into the scriptures and dissect the scriptures, knowing what book to go to, what verse to go to. You understand? So you could lead a brother down the right path. You understand? Well, what is Psalms now, chapter 1 verse 2? See, let me start at verse 1. It says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. Verse 2. But his delight is in the law of the Most High, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And read verse 3. Say, and he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. You understand? So it says in verse 2, it says, his delight is in the law of the Most High, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. You understand? Verse 1, it says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. right? And this is what it means to be holy, to be separate unto Yahweh Shem Shai, right? Not mingling and taking part in the customs of these other nations, not trying to win the love of these people. You understand? But to win the love of Yahweh Shem Shai. You understand? See, and in his law doth he meditate day and night, you know, and that's what you're supposed to do. Supposed to always be resonating, focusing on this truth, you know. And they're not saying that you're gonna sit down and you're gonna read and study from morning till night, but you're resonating even when you're not studying, or you're not reading, or you're not making videos, or you're not watching videos. You're thinking, you know, you're in your mind, you're thinking how you could better yourself, you know, what you're doing wrong, right? Where you could fix, right? You'll never reach a point where you're completely perfect. You know, when I was shy, did that. You know, there's always room for improvement, right? Just you gotta stay away from the counsel of the ungodly, right? Because them they are nothing good for you. All they would try to do is turn you away from the Most High. You know. And so what happened to Solomon? Right? The Most High say Solomon wasn't destroyed because, right, he didn't lose rank. He didn't lose his rank just because of the amount of women he had, right? He lost the throne, right? Because he lost the throne, lost his power because of what the woman caused him to do. You understand? So by lusting after these women, going after these women of these other nations, right? Solomon fell under temptation and went after their gods. You understand? And fall short of our glory. And that's the same thing now. You go after these women, or go after these people in the world, right? And they will take you away from the Most High. Because they don't care about the laws, they don't care about the Most High. You understand? That's why you have to move. How much is a dove? Or why is there a serpent out here? You have to know how you're moving. Remove all unnecessary distractions from your life too. You understand? Remove all the unnecessary. Joshua 1:8, it said, "This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success." You understand? The book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth. You understand? When we speak, right, we speak out of the law. When we dealing with situations, we dealing with matters out of the law. You understand? Not unto your own understanding, not unto somebody else's understanding, you know, but unto the law, statutes, and commandments. Alright? We live according to the law. You understand? The Most High gave us that law to govern ourselves, moral laws, dietary laws, right? We as Israelites, we have a dress code, we have a diet, right? We have ways where we to deal with one another, to treat one another, right? We have holy days which we must keep, right? The Passover, the Sabbath, you understand? We have we days, we holy days, right? We have we laws. You understand? We need to follow after these other nations' laws and their doctrines and principalities and their way of life. No, it's about what the Most High tell us about, and follow the way of life that He set for us. Right? I'll read it again. It say Joshua 1 and 8. It say, "This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success." Right? Meditate in this law day and night. Same thing in Psalms. Right? Meditate day and night. Right? Continually resonate in this truth. Continually try to better yourself. Right? Continue to read. Continue to study. Continue to learn the breakdowns. Even if if you think you know a breakdown, go over it over and over and over and over again. Right? Continue to seek wisdom. Right? Ask and it shall be given thee. Right? Seek and thou shalt find this. Psalms 119 verse 15. And say, "I will meditate in thy precepts and have respect unto thy ways. I will delight myself in thy statutes. I will not forget thy word." You understand? I will not forget thy word. I will meditate in thy precepts. Delight myself in thy statutes. So, okay. You gotta put your all in this thing. Gotta put your mind, body, and soul into this truth. Alright, you gotta get the most of your all. That's the only way. And you can't give him half or quarter. Can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Can't be lukewarm. You know? Show the Most High you want this wisdom. You want more. Right? Show the Most High that you continue to seek and find more. Right? Study to show thyself approved. See, 1 Timothy 4 and 15, it say, "Meditate upon these things. Give thyself wholly to them." Right? As I now say, your full self. Right? That thy profiting may appear to all. Right? So don't think that by just studying, the Most High gain you nothing. The Most High has rewards to us. Right? And our reward is the ultimate reward. There are no greater reward than that. Right? To rule this earth under Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai. Right? To take up the place that was rightfully ours. Right? We're going to have power over all on this earth. Right? We will be the head, and our enemies shall be the tail. You understand? And with that, Hope this lesson was edifying. Giving our praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakodash, Shalom.